Well, hello, Chris and Dimitri. So we're taking a look at the Drop Star Mech color test that we've been doing. So, Chris, thank you so much for the additional remix. I like this kind of icy blue thing we've got going on here. It was really good to see the blue and the red. It wasn't quite the way I thought thought it would turn out. It's a little bit more purple, but I had a conversation with Dimitri as well, and he is more of a fan of this sort of white and red, especially when we look at the troop transport. So I think overall, this is the direction we want to go. And I also appreciate that you did the decal kind of explorations for the details. I definitely liked those quite a bit. So it's nice to kind of pick out a few of these things here and there to, I think, highlight these accents. And let's see. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So I'll just walk you through the bits here. So I think probably the biggest thing that I would like to try, and I made a note of this. So we have this icy blue, kind of neon blue, if you will. Why don't we take and try? So let's go with the side interesting sensor hip bits. So we'll switch that over. But also let's use this primary accent color. And why don't we try to do just neon blue glowy accents for both the thruster bits here, and then the I think the flame jet elbows. You can tell I'm having fun just naming this stuff. And yeah, so I want to see a mix of that together. I think that's probably one of the biggest things. So I've got a good feeling about that. And then otherwise, the other big one here is, so let's make a nice big mean red kind of lit glow. Maybe I could do blue, but I definitely want to work on this. So I think that's a big part of the sort of identifier of the automech. So and yeah, so that's pretty much what that means, right? So I lost my stuff here. There we go. And comes down here. Yeah, that works. All right, cool. Then let's dive into a little bit more of the details. So mostly, I think I like a lot of the decals down here from this mech exploration. I'm not a big fan of the reds, so or sorry, the yellows. I think these yellow accents just don't quite work for me. But I do like a lot of the decaling here. So, and there are things I definitely want to keep. So you can see here, I like what we've got going on down here, and maybe the accent to the blue, the icy blue, will be good. We could probably turn some of those into that. Enjoying the gauntlet. Pardon me. The decal bits here, the arm bits. I wasn't a big fan of the outlines here. So these outlines. So we should let's drop those from the designs. I think that they make it just a little too noisy. Also, taking a look at this, I like what you got going on with the gauntlet over here, which is good. With the kind of the back of the hand tracer lines there. And in general, I'm taking a look at this over here too. I'm a bigger fan of these bits, of course, and I think also I kind of like this this boot top a bit more, and I like the kind of like what we got going on there. I think overall we're in a good spot with a lot of the decaling here. I These aren't my most favorite feet. I'm not. I can't quite put a finger on it as to why. I think in general, and we can probably feel free to do another remix on decaling. I think that will help bring a lot of this together too. So, but I also, as an honorable mention, I like some of what you got going on here with the lining around the kneecap here, the kneecap armor, if you will. There's something nice in this design that you've portrayed on both sides that I like. So let's try to bring that forward into, and maybe same thing with these little bits here, bring that forward into our next remix. Other than that, I think I'm feeling pretty good. I didn't spend a lot of time with the weaponry here. I think in general, I think we'll have. I don't think that the weapon has to match completely, but I think I'm leaning more towards. I think this guy here the most, so we can focus more on this design and coloring. I think we're a little too busy in the barrels here. So if I come over here, grab my little dinky guy, bloop. I think these barrels in general, in way that they're accented with the decals and the lights, I think that works best. I'm not as huge a fan with the kind of plasma bits. Let me take a quick look real quick here at what our bullet color is again. Come on, load it, daddy. I don't know why I have asset updates. I didn't sync to anchor point. Okay, well, we're going to save that. And we're going to pop on over to our little scene books. I'm excited. I still got some chores to do. It's almost 10 o'clock at night, but it's been fun to be able to sit down and just eke out a little bit more stuff here. Okay, so let's go down here and grab Captain Yonder Pants. Hello, Captain Yonder Pants. Hello. Let's see what you can do. I want to look at your bullitos. All right. Ah, yes. Okay, cool. So, I mean, something else we should keep in mind here. We gotta work on. We probably need to work on a bit more of the muzzle flash, but that's not really for you. But I think looking at we've got our kind of plasma blues. We've got our inner pinks. We got our flippy bits. I'm getting shot in my face. Come on. Yeah, so we got these kind of plasma eggs. I think those will work pretty well. So, okay. I just wanted to take a second look at what this looks like with the weaponry. Yeah. I think there we might want to consider, we got these things here where, maybe we take a bit of this, like, a bit of the plasma sack that we've got going on here, right? Like this case, do one of these bad boys. And maybe we can bring some of this glow over over into maybe just a little bit around the barrels. Again, this is just giving us a little bit of more, it gives us a little bit more of consistency between the art pieces, right? We'll ignore the blacks here, but yeah. So like, help me glow up the barrels here, because I think that'll be cooler in terms of accents as well. And this is my gross version, right? So, but like a glow, maybe let's see here. It's here. Is it E? What's that? Something like that. That's my terrible, awful version. So let's take a look. Yeah, so I could see us having like some glows around the borders a little bit more. That kind of like help us bring together a little bit of what's coming out of the gun itself. I think that might be pretty cool. So, like my awful version, right? So, but you get the sense, you get the idea. And yeah, I think I like the idea of these are like these spinning chambers here, and I really like that we have these kind of these colors that like it's almost like I feel like they're going to be rotating through. I feel like that's going to be a lot of fun in terms of animation. And other than that, I think this is generally the direction that I want to go. Okay. I think those are the main bits of feedback. I'm looking forward to tomorrow's revision. Thank you so much. And if you're following along in the video right now, and this would be the time to put in your opinions before we lock everything down. We do read everything, and I just want you to know, and all our fans to know, that we definitely appreciate you. All right, let's see you next time.